Hello, Sagittarius. Let's take a look at your next 2 weeks in love, what to expect, what energy's coming towards you, who's coming towards you, and I will do the person on your mind, Aries to Pisces, their thoughts, feelings, actions, and anything else Spirit wants you to know. All right, and a bonus yes, no at the end. If you have your own question, I will pull a card for you. So let's see what the cards have for you today. All right, hello, everybody. I am live, so you're new to my channel. I do go live a lot. Come in and bring your energy. All right. Sag, what's your current energy in love? All right. Well, let's see. Man, you're just like, I need a break, right? I need a break. I need to think about shit. Am I going to get rejected again? What's going on here? You got the Five of Pentacles. You're not liking what's been delivered to your door lately. All right. Well, you still, you just need a reset, right? It's like breathe, take a step back. Maybe something's not working out exactly the way you thought it was going to work out. And you're like, I just need some time to reset. So this is Spirit saying, Sag, maybe you just need a little bit of a break for a second because you might be, I don't know, arguing with your person or, debating whether you should stay. And, maybe Spirit doesn't want you to make a decision just yet. It's saying right now you got a mindset, you're kind of focused on, the worst case scenarios. You're kind of focused on what just happened. You don't like the way things worked out. And so you could be kind of feeling angry, distraught. You might be feeling like, I'm just ready to give up. I'm ready to, go. Or, I am just seeing it's time, this is my relax card, Sag, right? And maybe things are going to turn out a little differently. Maybe you're lucky. Maybe you're absolutely lucky that something is going the way it is, right? And maybe you just need a vacation here because you're seeing something's wearing you out, and you're like, all right, I need to take a step back here. So this could be divine trying to intervene and save you from something that you might regret later. So let's see what's being cleared. And I do have the Six of Cups. So it does look like there could be a soulmate involved, somebody that you're really got your mind on. These two cards link for me. They go together. It's like giving yourself a break. Maybe you're revisiting somebody from the past. Maybe you're thinking, you're constantly thinking about something that happened in the past and, you just need a second to, what's going on here? Do I want to reconcile something? Or, maybe you're just reminiscing, you just need a little bit of a break and you can't get somebody off your mind. All right. So there could be something coming back around here to revisit. All right. There could be a reunion here between you and another person. Now, this doesn't have to be some crazy past reunion type of person. I know I don't need to say that, but some people really, it could be a new person that you just met and something happened and you think in the worst case scenario and then boom, here you guys are hanging out, having a reunion, getting together and hanging out. So let's see the energy coming towards you, all right? So it's been somebody that's kind of hanging here on the fence. You've been talking to, connecting with this person, and this person is definitely serious about seeing things go a certain way. And you have the Who, a King of Wands. You got an Aries, Leo, Sag. Somebody here who either feels your fire or has a lot of passion for you, just like you have for this person. Six of Cups can tell me there is mutual energy. You may be just like the person that you connect to. So you guys may get intense. There could be, things are really fired up, going good. And then sometimes tempers can get in the way, or, sometimes we can get overly excited or impulsive. And that is why you're showing up as the Four of Wands, Four Swords. Sorry, it's like, just give yourself, breathe before you make a decision here about what you're going to do. All right, because there is somebody here coming your way. Both of you seem to want the same thing in a situation, and you're both thinking about each other. All right, so this could be you reminiscing over somebody, wondering if somebody is thinking about you. And guess what? This person clearly is thinking about you. Thinking about where you're at. I wonder, maybe we've had too much time. This could be somebody even that you talked to a few years ago, if, for some of you, and now you're wondering what's up with them, and here, you both are thinking the same thing. So it can be along these lines. All right, what does this person want? And we have the Two of Wands. All right, so they're really wanting to connect with you, really wanting to reach out and just see what you're up to. So we are seeing this, you know, maybe you're taking a break from somebody and your mind's on somebody else, or, you know, you're thinking you just need to recover, you know, a serious breakup or something just happened. And there could be somebody else during this breakup, Sagittarius, that is really the one that you're being redirected to. Somebody over here on the fence going, you know, is it time? You know, do I want to, you know, why am I feeling pulled to Sag? And, you know, you just never know why divine does what divine does. All right, so what are you meant to learn or receive here? The Knight of Pentacles, patience, all right? You love that word, patience, all right? You may be overanalyzing a situation, trying to fix a situation with somebody where, you know, there's been a lot of broken promises. There's been a lot of hard work put into a situation. Something was, you know, taken a lot from you. You know, it just seemed like everything was going good, and then all of a sudden everything went slow. You know, it just seemed like, you know, you felt criticized, or everything was just, you know, I don't know, it's just really hard work, right? I don't want to dive too much into that. But you are learning though here too that, you know, patience before you go back into this situation. Things might, if you're trying to force a situation to happen, I really do feel like Spirit is saying there is something else on your path. There is a treasure coming out of this situation that you're in. All right. This is going to be amazing for you. Guidance from Spirit, the Magician card. This is about where your focus is at. Magic is about to happen, all right? This is something's working out for you in your favor, and you may not realize it, but the next 2 weeks, you may be kind of, you know, trying to heal or mope, or be trying to get over a rejection that's happening, or something didn't turn out the way you thought it was going to turn out. And we're seeing here that something is coming in for you that is going to be very exciting. This is actually working itself out in your favor. What else can you tell me about this person that's coming towards you? I got the Page of Cups, right? This could be somebody who has a child, but this is somebody here who's not afraid to express their feelings for you. This is somebody here that wants to open up, maybe a date, maybe tell you how they feel. This is somebody at minimal who has a crush on you, a very creative, very passionate person. It could be water, it could be fire energy too as well. And I got the Page of Wands. All right, so you are seeing a very playful, very new energy. So for some of you, this does give off a newness vibe, as if it's, you know, a brand new person. Look, you know, you're seeing out in the horizon, maybe some options, keeping your options open. And we're seeing somebody here. Maybe you got a lot of friends. Maybe you've known this person since childhood. Maybe you've met a long time ago. You had something going on, but, you know, you guys were in different relationships, or something else was going on. But, you know, this is what's coming towards you. Is a lot of fun, exciting energy coming your way. Now, the Four of Swords and the Nine of Swords, like, you're really over here in your head. All right, the Four of Swords and Nine of Swords, like, you're feeling like you know, need to fix something happened. Maybe you're having some regrets. Something didn't turn out the way you wanted it to, like I said. But the Nine of Swords is Spirit saying, like, this is taking up way too much mental space in your brain. This is, you gave something all you got. You really put yourself into something, and it looks like no matter what you say or do, you know, it's not working out, right? So you are being asked here to kind of give yourself a little bit of a rest or a break. And I have the Three of Pentacles here. So this is something, you know, it does look as though it's working out in your favor. Like I said, the message already came out, but you're trying to work on something here with somebody that may be irreparable right now. There may be too much. It stresses you out too much. And again, there's a reason why there is a sense of something not working out for you right now, Sag. All right, this is what I'm seeing. There is a reason why this is not clicking. So for those of you that are like, I don't care, I want it to click, you know, this is the energy that's coming in. All right. You got something, Spirit's about to bring in something damn good into your life. And let's see what else Spirit has for you. you know, you gave everything you got to a situation, and maybe you thought it was going to be better than it was. And sometimes it's just, you know what, this is just stressing me out too much, and I've got to let this one go. What does Spirit want you to know too? The wisdom within, quieten and external noise. So this is a Four of Swords energy too. I really do feel, Sag, that this moment of silence is for you to really meditate. Somebody's trying to come into your life. And this is happening. This rejection is happening because this isn't what you want. This isn't what you wanted. And it's blocking you from what's coming towards you. So that's just confirmation there. All right, Sag, let's look at Aries through Pisces and see. Aries through Pisces. All right. So I've already shuffled these. I'm going to shuffle them again in front of you so that you can just see the movement here. But we're looking at Aries through Pisces, thoughts, feelings, action, anything else Spirit wants you to know. Now, this is the person that's on your mind, so it can show a lot of the Nine of Swordsy energy that you just saw. But also, it could show the new person that is coming into your life, that it really feels like there's somebody coming in. Or somebody coming back. Don't forget, if you want a personal reading, you can always check out my website, frankiestarot.com, my membership, or I also do super chats on Monday and Friday if you have a personal question you want answered. All right, we have Aries, Page of Pentacles. All right, so it could be your Aries, the Chariot card. All right, returning, coming in, and we have the Four of Swords. So you have a lot of synchronicities here with your Aries energy. Your souls returned to learn lessons from each other, and you have, I am so sorry. All right, so you have an Aries here that really wants to open up the lines of communication, really wants to see this go somewhere. It's like we've got to pick things up and go. So the Four of Swords is showing me that a little bit of space between you and an Aries is doing the body good. All right, it's doing the relationship good. Taurus, we have Ace of Pentacles, we have the Lovers card, and we have the Knight of Cups. Taurus in love with you. Taurus is drawn to you, but you guys have a lot of, there's a lot of intensity here between you and Taurus, right? A lot of conflict. Sag and Taurus, you know, it's like you guys are completely different. I pulled away because I'm overwhelmed with all the things going on. All right, maybe a lot of tension between the two of you. You can see that there's definitely a love attraction here. There's definitely love. My heart pulls me to you. I'm in love with you. I want something solid with you. But we definitely have a lot of conflict. There's a lot of drama. There's a lot of tempers. There's fighting. And, you know, it overwhelms your Taurus, and they decide to shut down, pull away whenever things get out of hand. Gemini, Seven of Swords, Four of Cups, and the Queen of Cups. You know, Gemini here not being very honest with you, constantly pushing you away. All right, it looks like they want to come back around. You know, they have feelings for you, but you deserve better than me. I'm not always honest. They reject or they push you away. It's shutting you down. You feel like they're not interested. They don't act interested. They might not always be truthful. There could even be somebody else in the picture. There is a person showing up here, and there's been some dishonesty, or they're making you feel like an option. All right, so I do see the word benefits. I don't know if they're trying to treat this as a friends with benefits, but I am seeing that they are returning, but they are saying you deserve better than me. Cancer, want to flirt. All right, Ace of Cups. There's potential here. Look at this King of Cups. All right, so it looks like you have a Cancer here that's really in their feelings, really wanting to flirt with you. You know, the Ace of Cups, here you go. You got a piece of my heart. And I'm seeing Scorpio energy here. So they're very obsessed with you. They may hide it. There could have been someone else that was interfering in the relationship, and this is why they kept silent, or they're keeping silent. but that's not stopping them. They are still wanting to open up lines of communication. We have Leo, 10 of Cups, we have 10 of Wands, and we have the Moon card. So a relationship is stressing out your Leo. They desire to be with you, though. And so if they're in a relationship, you know, they're having a hard time. It looks like, you know, they're uncertain. They're very fearful. Something needs to change. Looks like something is changing, but they're still uncertain where things are going with you. It shows karmic destiny with you and your Leo. You are the person of my dreams. So it seems like I may be in a relationship, but things aren't as easy, or they don't look as good as they are. They're not as good as you think they are. All right. I'm missing you, or I want to be with you. Virgo, we have Judgment, we have 3 of Pentacles, and we have the Star. So we have a Virgo here that is like, I may have disappointed you, but I'm definitely figuring out what I really want, and I want to work on things, work on myself, fix things, and I want to work things out. You and a Virgo. Libra, you are on my mind, right? But they are stressing you out. There's a lot of regret or guilt with you and a Libra, but they want to come back home. They want to connect with you. They want to reunite. All right. So a surprise coming in, but they're also very much, they need their freedom. So this is somebody that comes in and out of your life, or, you know, everything's going good, and then all of a sudden they just disappear. It's because deep down, they don't know what they want, but there's something about you that pulls them towards you. They feel comfortable with you, but you keep giving this is nice. You keep giving this the benefit of the doubt. You keep saying, there's some sort of passion here with you guys, but it's really draining you. And I see them coming back around. That was a Libra. Scorpio, 3 of Cups. Scorpio is like, hello, I just want to hang out. Scorpio just wants to hang out, all right, and to travel to see you. But there is potential for this to go somewhere. We got the Sun card. So Scorpio wants to love on you. You make them happy. You're always on their mind. All right, so it seems like right now they just want to chill. They just want to keep things fun, hang out, but they're serious about potential. You know, who knows where this can go, but I'm liking it. Sagittarius, you have the Emperor card, you have the 10, you got to take control here, and you have the 8 of Swords. The Emperor card, the 10 of Swords, the 8 of Swords, right? So this is showing me that you know what the responsible thing is to do. It looks like something's coming to an end, but you really feel stuck. You really feel stuck on your Sagittarius. You know, we see communication coming in. You guys are always on each other's mind, but I feel like I ruined everything. And it does look like you guys have gotten to a point where you still want to make peace with it, but the 10 of Swords tells me that it's kind of played itself out. Capricorn could be walking away, all right, doing what they think is best. 7 of Pentacles, it's only temporary. It feels like, you know, I just need to focus on myself for a minute. All right, I do see another opportunity coming in. There's something about your energies. You attract each other, but you have tempers, and there is potential for growth. All right, it seems like they pretend a lot. They don't always show you their true selves, and that's why they need to kind of go off on their own and figure out what the hell is their, you know, what's going on here. What do they want? All right, but it's a temporary block. It looks like they'll be returning. Pisces, 6 of Swords, and we have the Knight of Wands, right? So it looks like you might have a little bit of a player here with a Pisces, and you need to protect yourself, create boundaries. All right, things start to move forward. They're returning, they come in, but then things stop. All right, I'm not ready is what I'm getting from a Pisces, and I'm seeing pain. They cause a lot of pain for you. All right, and they want to make amends. They're going to come back around. You know, you still want this, but I am seeing, you know, defend yourself, guard yourself, because it looks like it's just sort of a player energy. Let's see your yes or no. Think of your question, Sagittarius. Thank you all for being here. Yes, make sure to wish Virgo a happy birthday if you want to win a personal reading. You have a yes, and you have a star card, and I saw the star card 3 times in your reading today. And so you have Aquarius energy, Uranus, you know, is a very strong influence here. And so expect, you know, things to come out of nowhere, you know, and it's like breaking out of something too. Uranus wants to break you free from something that is keeping you restricted. So we are seeing the answer to your question, though, is a yes. All right. And I got a King of Cups. So for some of you, that Scorpio or that Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio is the one. All right. I love you guys. I'll see you guys soon. Thank you, Lisa. Thank you, Melissa. Thank you, Angel. I got, you know, these 3 amazing mods here showing up. Thank you. I got Learning. Varian was here too. And I will see all you guys, or the ones who are in membership. I'll be on soon in about 15 minutes. And take care, guys. I appreciate you all.